Hello and welcome. I want to talk to you about the sense of scent, smell. And how we can use different smells to uplift us, ground us, just get more connected to ourselves so that we can experience more peace and joy. I personally love wearing smells. I love wearing scents. I also love aromatherapy, so I often always have a few blends with me. Sometimes when I've had a headache, I will drip tea tree oil onto the crown of my head and dab a little bit on my spine going down, and it's worked almost immediately at relieving that. In my own experience, having a solid perfume does a better job of grounding me and connecting me with my body over spray. Even over roll-on. I have a sandalwood solid that I love to wear. It's just so earthy, it's a little bit floral, but it's mostly just woody, and I feel protected. It's a smell that makes me feel safe, and I adore scents because of that. They make you feel certain things. So at the moment, this solid perfume is my go-to, but I've got so many others and they all evoke different things within me. When I'm feeling very flirtatious and playful and maybe like I want to be the hot summer girl, I will wear this one, which is Inner Goddess by Mother Earth. They're a company in Perth. It's a lot of frangipani and it has a gold shimmer. You can see it shimmer, which you sometimes have to be careful of. It's just a lot of fun, though. Almost anything that we can consume with our senses can evoke joy, can evoke play, and can evoke peace. But it also works the other way around. We can walk down a stinky alleyway and our heads might get tighter and we don't want to smell, and so we close down some of our senses when that happens, which is only natural. And I think we often forget to reopen, realize that, oh yeah, I shut down my sense of smell when I walked past this stinky thing, but I want that back. I want to enjoy this cup of coffee. I want to enjoy this cup of tea. Oh look, there's a thing that smells, a thing that looks like it's going to smell amazing. Let me reopen that. And so I'm going to teach you a singing exercise, which is quite interesting, because positive and negative smells have the ability to open up our sinus spaces and the inner chasms of our face and our nose, our pharynx, our soft palate. We use a sweet rose exercise in some classical singing teachers I've had. But it's the idea that you have a rose, you're holding a rose or your favorite flower, and you just simply inhale a beautiful scent, and you can feel it. You can feel your sinuses expand and open. And then you sing in the exercise. And the sound is far lovelier than one if you'd smelled something disgusting. Now our sense of smell is the most connected to memory. And it's really hard to overwrite these memories, which I think is a good thing and a bad thing. So the smell of panettone always reminds me of my opa. Sometimes that's sad, since he's passed, but sometimes it's really lovely. I've had many other memories with panettone, but that is the one that is embedded in my mind. Also, past lovers or past boyfriends or past friends or past best friends, the scents that they use. I remember one of the lynx smells that one of my ex-boyfriends used at the time I was dating him. I just kept smelling it everywhere, and I just always remember him. Sometimes that was tough. Sometimes it made my day a little harder, but other times it reminded me of all the good moments we had. I really do love our sense of smell. It's given me personally so much, and I know people who have lost their sense of smell, which I find heartbreaking. It's this whole world of nuance and delicate scents of floral, earthy, chemical, love. You can tell someone about a smell by sharing a vision, or just conveying stories means so much more when we explore scent. It's really beautiful. So there are lots of aromatherapy sort of, I guess, guidelines or understandings. Lavender helps us to sleep, helps us to relax. Chamomile is the same, German chamomile too. Peppermint also helps us relax. And that goes for the same with their teas, if they are drinkable, if it's safe to drink them. A lot of herbs have an inherent relaxation ability. They help us relax. There are a couple of things that you can do if you are at work or out to get connected, stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, and just relax. You can smell yourself. No, you don't have to sniff your armpit, but our own smells. I find very soothing, and it's us. It might look a little bit strange, but I think I smell like toasty sun, and I love that smell. It can be difficult if you are wearing lipstick that has a perfume, and sometimes, most of the time they do. Another way to go is smell your beverage. You know how much I love tea, and when I'm at work, oh bloody hell, I love this tea. I just appreciate a beautifully brewed cup of tea that I love, that I've chosen for me. So good. In your purse, in your backpack, in your drawer at work, you can always keep something that is just a little bit light. Oh, this smells really good. Yang Yang rose geranium, patchouli and orange. Oh, so good. You don't have to wear them all, but just to have a little encouraged deep inhalation and deep exhalation can do us, our peace and our mental health a world of good. I find that going through a few different scents really, really multiplies and magnifies the effect of using scents to come back within. I love Black Chicken Remedies products. Black Chicken, they do great things. And they have a little olfactory farm, musky. It's very cute. In some of the products, skincare products they have, you can get the scent as well. This one is De-Stress. I find it a little bit too pokey. It's a bit like pine or winter time trees. For me, that's a little bit jarring. It might be your thing though. But I know that the action of smelling to deep inhale and deep exhale is going to help de-stress. That is one of the most reassuring pieces of knowledge I've ever held onto. Knowing that a deep breath will help me relax. Knowing that having a deep inhalation of something beautifully scented and then following up with a deep exhalation will make me feel more connected to myself and more grounded. And I end up having a better day after those deep breaths. I do like their Slumber. I put little drops on my the collar of my nightie. It's got lavender, some citrus, some cinnamon. And like with everything, the scents change over time. So I smell this, and I smell the lavender a lot, and another leaf smell. But then once I've slept and my own pheromones and my own smells mix with it on my nightie, it smells more like cinnamon, and it's just a really lovely way to wake up. Ooh, okay, yeah. See, smell can be quite jarring. Their Aspire blend, eucalyptus, menthol, camphor, thyme, cinnamon. It's a little pokey, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want right now. But if I'm trying to re-energize, activate my sense of smell, wake myself up, it could be a really great blend to smell. I think they're upbeat. It's quite sweet. Yeah. Softer, sweeter, floral, some citrus. It's about finding the right scents that will bring you your peace and bring you your joy. You can use anything that you have. Coffee, oh my God. When I worked as a barista, I would love pouring a new bag of beans into the hopper of the grinder. And then I'd get the bag and I'd just, because that smell of the coffee bag without any beans in it, I mean, it's just amazing and just so roasted, toasty, nutty coffee. It's just, it's still, to this day, one of my favorite smells, and I prefer that smell over coffee itself. It's just so good. And thinking about smelling that gives me some joy, gives me some peace. And I really wanted to share that with you. So this week or this afternoon, smell something beautiful. Smell something that will give you some peace and joy.